from a field of 54. Returning legends and new blood will fight it out tonight on BattleBeys Season 2. Hello and welcome back to BattleBeys Season 2. Tonight on Episode 2, we will start with Grand Capricorn versus Unicorno. We'll follow that up with a clash of the Poison Base, Poison Zurafa versus Poison Scorpio. That's followed by Gravity Perseus versus Vulcan Horuseus. And in the mid card, we have Flash Sagittario versus Archer Gargoyle. Then we have Burn Wolf, Hell Crown, and Burn Unicorno versus Big Bang Pegasus. Our penultimate fight is Flame Serpent versus Scythe Kronos. And the highlight, Virgo versus Jade Jupiter. Our main event, however, is a good one. Hell Kerbecs versus Meteo Ldrago Assault. Well then, let's start off with our first battle. Grand Capricorn versus Unicorno. Grand Capricorn weighs 36 grams and is basically a jack of all trades. It can be aggressive, have some stamina, and some defense, all thanks to that aggressive V-tip. And its opponent could not have been any better either. It's Unicorno. Unicorno's strength comes from that CS performance tip, being able to switch from attack to stamina in an instant. It actually did quite poorly last season, but did get 2 main events, which were pretty good fights, and I'm hoping this will be the same. Well, let the battle begin! There goes Capricorn, a bit so aggressive, and here comes Unicorno. Unicorno immediately with a good hit, that's yes, aggressive early on, being able to chase Capricorn around the arena. Getting some good shots off. There, another one, just into the wall. Unicorno being aggressive, but it seems like that CS has gone into stamina mode, hoping to outspin Capricorn. Capricorn taking those hits though, hoping to wear Unicorno out, and it seems like it's working because Unicorno has lost a lot of spin, looking like it's going down, and it has. Unicorno was aggressive early on, getting some good hits. However, it was not able to get a KO, even with chasing Capricorn around the arena. And without getting that decisive KO, it lost too much stamina and eventually went down. Well then, on to our next battle. Poison Zurafa versus Poison Scorpio. Poison Zurafa weighs 38 grams and actually wins 2-1 in the qualifier last season. This base strength is in its Metal Bolt performance tip that does not only have some good defense but also some good stamina. It even made the top 32, losing to Bliss Unicorno without getting knocked out. Its opponent also weighs 38 grams. It's Poison Scorpio. Poison Scorpio's entire gimmick is that it can jump high and come down upon you, knocking you out of the arena. It actually made it to Kerbecs in the bounty, but sadly didn't get to beat it. Well, let the battle begin! There's Poison Zurafa in its spark effects livery, and there it goes, Poison Scorpio, just bouncing around. Couldn't get a hit early on now, trying to bounce around, and it's out. Poison Scorpio with some good high bounces. Could have been devastating if it actually made contact with Zurafa, but it didn't, and then it got sent out of the arena where it belongs. Oh well, anyway, let's move on to Gravity Destroyer or Perseus versus Vulcan Horuseus. Gravity Destroyer has 5 different configs to choose from, and for this fight they have gone for their Stamina 85 DS version. This version is built super low to be able to get under its opponent, hopefully maybe even spin steal off of them with the DS, but maybe they're too low. Its opponent meanwhile isn't entirely a rookie, Vulcan Horuseus. Horuseus weighs 37 grams and is basically built on recoil. You hit it, and hopefully it hits you back twice as hard, sending you out of the arena. It's actually won a fight before in the bounties, so let's see if we can replicate that success today. Well, let the Bay battle begin! Here comes Destroyer, also known as Gravity Purges, and there is Horuseus. Horuseus not able to get a good hit early on that wheel, but it's great! And it goes out! Wow, I mean, the strategy was working. Horuseus could not get any hits until it did. Purges started scraping, and Horuseus finished it off. Well, then here we go. Our next fight is Flash Sagittario versus Archer Gargoyle. Flash Sagittario weighs 55 grams and has the best attack metal wheel in metal fight history. It's that good because of its oval shape. However, that 230 may harm its attempts. It has actually made the top 32 before, and even a main event against Twisted Tempo. Its opponent weighs 42 grams, it's Archer Gargoyle. Gargoyle is a 0G bay, and that height of Flash Sagittario won't be an issue thanks to that SA165 sprint track, which should give Gargoyle enough height to make this a good fight. Well, let's get into it then. Let the Bay battle begin. There is Flash sitting there in the center. There comes Gargoyle. It's immediately a double KO. Unbelievable. These two high kinetic energy, especially Flash against the Bay that can reach it. That's gonna be explosive. There goes Flash again. Gargoyle with some attacks, getting under. But no, then it gets knocked out. Gargoyle with some good attacks early on, the double KO. Immediately followed by getting KO'd himself because that Flash wheel is not to be messed with. But you gotta say, it was a good try. Well then, let's move on. Burn Wolf Hell Crown. Weighing 39 grams, it's Burn Wolf. Burn Wolf was kind of made like a partner for Earth Wolf, which we will see later in the tournament. Anyway, its strength comes from that burn wheel combined with the WD performance tip, giving it immense stamina. And it has even already won 6 fights in the bounties, released and unreleased. Its opponent is Hell Crown, 46 grams. Hell Crown not only has that Hell wheel, but more importantly, the flat ball performance tip. It's able to be aggressive when it needs to be, and hold back when it also needs to. But is it as reliable as we think? Well, let's find out, shall we? Let the Bay battle begin. There is Crown, and there comes Wolf. Ooh, Crown bit circling. There's a flat ball immediately. A good hit by Crown, however, Wolf strikes back. And now makes Crown circle him. Crown trying to stall out. That's a problem with the flat ball, actually. Being driven to the edge while no one is there, meaning it's just a waste of stamina. Especially against the Bay like Earth Wolf, which has won multiple fights just on stamina alone, even beating Twisted before on a bounty. Those videos will be released later, but for now, let's get back to the battle at hand. Crown is still circling, probably losing quite a bit of stamina. Earth Wolf just sitting there pretty. Nothing Crown can do at this point. Oh, they make contact. Flat ball, finally back to normal. But I think it's too late at this point. Still Crown trying to get some attacks in, hoping to exploit Burn's low defense, but it doesn't seem to be working, as Crown is slowing down and is going down. Well, Crown certainly had some good shots early on, getting some attacks in, especially right there, throwing Burn Wolf almost into the pocket. However, afterwards Burn Wolf sent it circling, meaning it wasted too much stamina and eventually went down. Well then, let's move on to Burn Unicorno versus Big Bang Pegasus. Burn Unicorno weighs 40 grams and has seen some moderate success in the past, actually. It not only did it get a close decision against Rock Capricorn, it later made the top 32, eventually losing to Meteo Ldrago Rush. Its opponent is none other than Big Bang Pegasus. Big Bang Pegasus weighs 51 grams thanks to that Big Bang fusion wheel. It's also got a special track tip hybrid in final drive that allows it to get a speed boost once it slows down. It's actually won several fights in the bounties, but let's see if I can keep that ball rolling tonight. Well then, let's find out. Let the battle begin. Burn Unicorno Pegasus immediately with a good shot right there. Now trying to get another one. Ooh, throwing Unicorno a bit aside. Not doing much, however. Unicorno knows that all it needs to do is survive. There goes that final drive. Another shot from Pegasus. Throwing that weight around. Another one. But it does not seem to be enough. All that stamina is gone after final drive activate. And Pegasus goes down. Pegasus certainly with a good shot early on. However, it just couldn't do anything. Here we see that final drive activate, getting another good shot on Burr Unicorno. However, it just wasn't enough to get it out. And at that point, final drive drained too much stamina, causing Pegasus to die. And now on to our penultimate fight of the night. Scythe Kronos versus Flame Serpent. Scythe Kronos weighs 40 grams and is basically a rookie, having never fought before in BattleBeys. Don't underestimate it though. That Scythe metal wheel has actually been banned from Limited for being too good. So there are high expectations. Meanwhile, its opponent is Flame Serpent. Flame Serpent kind of came out of left field, getting a wild card into the top 32, but making it to the top 8. It even beat Flame Pegasus, the number 3 seed, in a massive upset in the top 32. Well, let's see who will be able to start this season off with a win. Let the battle begin. There's Kronos, and here comes Serpent. Kronos immediately striking back. Serpent a bit aggressive now. Ooh, Serpent into the air! And Kronos just... Oh, Kronos there hitting Serpent from below, but now it's circling. Serpent, of course, wants to get into the top 32 this time. Convincingly, because last time it had to get in a wild card, going 1 and 2. And only, actually, maybe Eagle deserved that more. But anyway, Kronos is back in the center. Just trying to wear down Serpent. Serpent, however, is not letting up. Still having enough stamina. And Kronos goes down. That first string of attacks came out of left field. Just Serpent hitting, thrown up into the air by Kronos. However, afterwards, Kronos began to circle. That drained too much stamina, meaning that Flame Serpent is the winner this time. And now it's time for our highlighted fight of the night. Virgo, Jade Jupiter. Virgo is a stamina type that competed in Season 1 and went 0-3. Its opponent is a rare rookie defense type, Jade Jupiter. Jupiter started the fight up well, getting a few good hits in on Virgo. However, it couldn't knock it out, and that rubber ball didn't last long, meaning Virgo got its first win in BattleBeys. And now it's time for our main event. Kerbecs versus Meteo Ldrago. Weighing 51 grams, our number 1 seed of last season is Kerbecs. Kerbecs was able to tear through the competition because of that boost disc 145 spin track. That boost disc can fuse with the Hades wheel to make an impenetrable barrier that's able to deflect most hits. Its opponent is also quite legendary. The oldest bay here, 35 grams, Meteo Ldrago Assault. Meteo Ldrago is a left spin rotation bay, and it's able to catch opponents off guard and has done quite well in the tempo bounce, even going toe to toe with the champ. Both of these are legends in their own right, but only one can win tonight. Well then, let the main event begin. There goes Kerbecs, and here comes Assault. Assault immediately getting a good hit, now a good string of hits. Throwing Kerbecs around the arena, holy hell. And it's not done yet. It's trying to get Kerbecs off balance. Certainly succeeding in that. Oh, Kerbecs now trying to refind its balance. It seems like it's found again. And for Assault, it's now time to spin steal. Certainly assaulting Kerbecs' match, but now hoping it can spin steal. But it cannot. What a fight. Just Assault immediately opening with some big attacks. Almost getting Kerbecs out of the arena. Just hit off the head. Assaulting Kerbecs with attacks. However, it even tried to get it off balance, but it couldn't spin steal off of Kerbecs. And thus went down. Kerbecs is your winner. And I'm afraid that's it for tonight. But make sure to tune in next time when rising rookie star Helgil will fight the top 8 competitor Rock Capricorn in the main event. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.